Deeply passionate about aviation, Marc is a leader in Canada's aerospace industry who has worked for and led some of its most storied firms: Bombardier, de Havilland, Canadair, and CAE. Born near Montreal in 1961, Marc has been fascinated by aviation since childhood. As a young teen, he joined the Air Cadets, earning his pilot's license at 17, 2 years before being licensed to drive a car. Marc earned a degree in mechanical engineering, specializing in aerospace from Montreal's École Polytechnique, and worked as an aircraft lineman at the Saint-Hubert Airport on Montreal's South Shore. Although there were few French-Canadian mentors in the aviation industry, that did not deter him from beginning his business career in 1984 with Canadair. He joined the company 2 years before its acquisition by Bombardier, working in the aerodynamics, mechanical systems, and project engineering departments. Marc soon took on key roles in the Canadair Challenger and Bombardier CRJ programs. He was subsequently posted to Bombardier's Flight Testing Center in Wichita, Kansas, where he led project management of the CRJ certification flight test program. Marc then ran the aircraft's engineering technical support group. In 1993, he headed development of the Challenger 604, before taking on a new assignment, leading the Q400 program at de Havilland in Toronto. Upon the Q400's first flight, Marc assumed greater executive responsibility, becoming Vice President Program Management for Program Development and overseeing Bombardier's aircraft development programs. Until this point in his career, Marc worked under the direction of his longtime mentor, John Holding, Head of Engineering and Product Development. In recognition of his success, Marc was named one of Canada's top 40 leaders under 40. Between 2000 and 2004, he held senior positions in Toronto, Wichita, and Tucson. A fond memory from his time as Vice President and General Manager, U.S. Operations, was realization one day that he was sitting at Bill Lear's desk. Marc returned to Montreal in 2004 as Vice President and General Manager of Bombardier's Dorval production facilities and programs, including its Challenger and CRJ aircrafts. In 2005, Marc joined CAE as Group President Simulation Products, responsible for the civil simulation products business. He became Group President Simulation Products and Military Training and Services the next year. Marc is credited with growing CAE's market share and for expanding its relationship with the defense industry. His success was reflected in his becoming CAE's Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer in 2008, and then President and CEO in 2009. Marc has led CAE on a strategic evolution. No longer just a product company selling airline simulators, it now offers training services. Indeed, CAE has become one of the world's largest commercial and business aircraft training companies, with a phenomenal number of airline and business aircraft pilots having been trained in its simulators. Under Marc's tenure, CAE has grown as a high-tech company and expanded its defense industry work, notably with its acquisition of L3Harris's military training business. It has also branched out into newer fields, especially medical training, a move supported by the purchase of Medical Education Technologies Incorporated. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Marc's vision for CAE to enter the medical sector meant the company was uniquely positioned to help. Employees developed a critical care ventilator in record time and produced 9,600 units for the Canadian government. Marc also launched a movement in Quebec to accelerate vaccinations, which mobilized 150 companies and led to nearly 10% of the population being vaccinated by the province's private sector. Marc is committed to corporate citizenship, and under his leadership, CAE became the first carbon-neutral Canadian aerospace company. The company has also announced it is converting 2/3 of its Piper Archer aircraft training fleet into electric aircraft. A strong supporter of the aviation sector, as well as the wider community, including his commitment to the Centraide United Way campaign and the Enbridge Ride to Conquer Cancer Quebec, Marc has sat on the boards of the Aerospace Industries Association of Canada, Aero Montréal, and the Canadian Association of Defence and Security Industries, among many others. Marc's leadership contributions and accomplishments are well recognized. He has received the Aerospace Engineering Leadership Award from the Society of Automotive Engineers, the Prix Mérite of the Association of Polytechnique Graduates, the Prix Prosper from the Conseil du Patronat du Québec, and the AIAC's James C. Floyd Award. The Canadian Defence Review has twice voted him Executive of the Year, as did Les Affaires. In 2020, Marc was named a member of the Order of Canada, and in 2022, He was inducted into Quebec's Air and Space Hall of Fame and named Industry Leader of the Year by Living Legends of Aviation in the United States. Also in 2022, Marc was named as a Knight of the Distinguished Order National du Québec and was awarded the Philip J. Klass Lifetime Achievement Award by Aviation Week. Marc has received an honorary doctorate from the Polytechnique Montréal and is a graduate of the Harvard Business School's Advanced Management program. He lives with his spouse Isabelle and is the proud father of 3 children. For his contributions to the development of commercial and military aviation in Canada, notably for his leadership at CAE, Marc Parent was inducted into Canada's Aviation Hall of Fame at ceremonies held in 2022.